to the local government level in what to do. That's what he's talking about. A lot of incompetencies are how can you face that challenge as lawmakers?
Yeah. You see, okay, let me put it this way. When you go for an oversight, after all the budgetary proposals, the debates, the amendment, what have you, go for oversight position. So during the oversight, that's when you'll be able to look at this kind of thing we're talking about now. You look at the subject, you look at the issues on the ground, look what has been there before, what is present, and look at the situation, what's happening in the society. You understand? Because the lawmakers are there to make an oversight based on what has been budgeted in that particular agency. And look at what has been budgeted, what is there previously, and now substantively.
Okay, let me just cut you here. Let's go to the streets. We should be able to take 1, 2, 3 of those we met on the street in Abuja who are also concerned that the budget for agriculture should be not just meaningful, it should drive the desire for us to move away from the monolithic revenue source of oil. Let's take our first poll.
The Science and Technology Research and Innovation Council, which is supposed to be the bottom line where issues pertaining to agriculture should be discussed, assessed, analyzed, and then implemented. So the National Assembly can do a lot in making the enabling laws to make all those agencies of government that has something to do with agric business to thrive.
Order with the National Assembly, I have to hear the executive, I'm talking about the presidents, is to pass the Local Content Act. The Local Content Act is other important where the indigenous production will begin to break the internal revenue. I think those are the areas I look at it. The National Assembly have to actually follow issues the presidency contribute at this time.
The National Assembly can come in the process that they can create a law, or they can create a law so that each and every, not only the federal government, that will create a system that a channel of diversification. The state governors can also follow a suit. They should not make it a policy, but a Marshall Plan for at least 10 years, 20 years, so that agriculture can come into the mainstream of the economy.
I think it's more of an individual effort than government effort to try to diversify the economy into agriculture or other sectors.
Of course, you have a lot when you go to the street because but let's just quickly take one round and see, but we'll end up with the House member because the question to him will be the challenge before them. Let's begin from the agri practitioner. What's the way forward? I mean, the way forward. If we were to take a step, you take one after the other. Where do we begin from? We can't jump. We have to take some steps.
If the onions comes back to the lawmakers here, if they are using very small lenses to look at military, they should use a serious microscope here to look at them. They need to be very, very vigilant. They need to come up with risk strategies because they go home. They go home, they feel the cost.
There are constituencies here.
Yes. And at this point in time, there is no need of the one sector where there's no respect whether you're APC, because when you go to market,
nobody asks for your color.
No, you don't see APC written on yams. You don't see PDP written on meat
or rice
here, because your tummy does not understand politics. What he understands is good food. So we've not had it this bad, especially for the past 16 years.
Where do we begin from? That's actually where is the step? Where do we take the first step?
If we need to go back, first of all, the first steps we need to first of all take is the promotion of one community, one product.
But you said we have not done necessary research.
There are a lot of research that are dining and whining with cobwebs and cockroaches that we can dust and start from there.
Okay.
Here, the art of trying to play catch up in this sector is not what we should do here now. For instance, Nigerians, what is it that saps our resources?
Yeah.
Is rice.
Yeah.
Today, we even the rice we don't grow down. Nigeria needs 5.7 million metric tons of rice every year, and it's only 2.3 million metric tons of rice. So there is 5 million metric tons of rice deficit.
We are told that they will soon meet up and begin to export.
Well, in heaven, the rice production, that the money disbursed in Kebbi, the synergy between Kebbi and Lagos here, is just one sector here.
Okay.
What is consumed in Lagos every single day is 15 billion naira worth of food. I've not talked about 6.8 billion naira that is in Port Harcourt. I've not talked about Kano or Kaduna, where we both came from. So what I'm saying is this, is that please, enough of rhetorics. Rhetorics does not put food on the table. What puts food on the table is how do we walk away from whole and cutlass.
Okay, let me go. We're looking at them to. We're looking at the National Assembly.
I think the first thing I would like them to do again is there are several line items. First of all, it is very curious that almost 70% of the total capital allocation in this 2017 budget proposal is with the Ministry of Agri headquarters.
Headquarters?
Yes, the headquarters. And that for me is baffling because all the...
What should have been done?
I would expect...
Is what my brother here has already stated, that the National Assembly should look onwards, put more lenses. He even put
bigger,
it as
bigger lenses.
Bigger lenses. You understand?
Microscopes.
To go extra mile, which I agree with him. That is because we are all Nigerians. You understand about the people, National Assembly and the electorate. You understand that the whole purpose is to make sure that things are better than yesterday. So now, and I've said it, and that's my point, there's a new idea of diversification of economy into agriculture. So there must be hindrance from the start. So which I believe by now the government must have seen a lot of shortcomings and things will be better than before.
All right. Now we have to wrap it up here because our time is up. But it's a series we are starting. We are tracking the money. We just did agriculture, but we are going to continue with other sectors and even agri. We haven't even really touched it because there's still a lot more to be discussed on agriculture. But I must thank my guests who have come in. I've had a member of the House of Representatives here from Kaduna State, Ibrahim Bello.
A former member.
A former member of the House of Representatives, yes. Ibrahim Bello. Yes. I actually thought you were still there. I also have a practicing farmer, Shedrack Mandlon, and then the country representative of one campaign, the anti-poverty campaign group in Nigeria. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us on the program.
I'm also blessed.
And when we come back next week, Tuesday, the National Assembly will still be on plenary break. Remember, they are in committees and they are working very hard, but the plenary is in suspension for 3 weeks. But we shall be coming in as we track the money, tell you another aspect of the 2017 and 2016 budget, as it were. Okiri Agbonsuremi here. Have a wonderful week ahead.
Every dollar out of this close to $4 billion must be returned back to the coffers of government in the name of the Father, of the Son, and of the Holy Ghost.
That every youth corps member, at least for the 1 year that he's undergoing this program, should be provided with health insurance.
It is a known fact, Mr. President, that the economy of any country in a state of war, be it civil war